Beloved E3 audience, welcome to another episode of the Home Buttons E3 Extravaganza. You may have caught us last time when we were watching the Xbox and Bethesda conference, but this time we're taking things to a whole nother level. Joining me again is Pete.
Yep. I'm trying to duck my audio right now because someone's having a very large party directly outside of my window. So.
Well, tell them the party's here digitally at E3 2021. And also
I'm actually going to switch immediately over so you can see the party that is going on this stream.
There's
right?
some chaos happening right now. We're co-streaming.
We're co-streaming with pales in comparison to the party happening outside of my window right now.
Yeah, we're co-streaming right now with Twitch Gaming because apparently that's just the way to do it this year, because otherwise you'll be against E3's terms of service. Even though we're E3 media partners, who cares? Anyways, we get to deal with this fun business happening ahead of time. But more importantly, I'm excited about this showcase because, as we all know, I think all of us here are PC gamers. We're the aficionados, the hardware boys.
Yeah.
There's a lot of rumors circulating around about what this conference is going to have. I've heard maybe Steam is showing off some stuff. I think that's actually a definite, but what they're showing off is a maybe. Maybe it's some Steam hardware, a new portable Switch-like PC computing system. That sounds pretty awesome.
I'm pretty sure Tarkov is showing another thing here, but I don't know for sure. I may have conflated that with like what was going on earlier today, but
I've got my E3 margarita here. So it's gonna get more fun as time goes on.
I've got my E3 cold brew.
Yeah, Pete, are there any
E3,
wild
jar of vodka?
Whoa!
That's just moonshine, baby.
Pete, is there anything exciting that you may be looking forward to? Because I don't think they've put out. There's no guesses as to what's going to be in this. So what do you want to happen?
I mean, so I really don't know much, if anything at all, that's supposed to be happening in this stream, or this section of the stream. But per the last 10 times I talked to you guys, I just want like something new, like a brand new IP I haven't seen before, like something like, I'm not even like groundbreaking, just like I would love to see something that's like a whole new, I don't know.
Yeah, we saw.
Idea.
Yeah,
not
I think
like a movie or a TV show or a sequel or prequel or whatever. Like,
what about an Avatar? What about an Avatar game?
You want an Avatar game?
To be fair, that Avatar game looks fucking incredible. Like that new engine is beautiful.
Yeah.
And like as much as it's annoying, it's an Avatar game. Like, hey.
It's been long enough. Everybody forgot that Avatar kind of sucks, and we're gonna enjoy playing a new game.
Avatar doesn't suck.
Oh, Bagel Brother says, now wait a minute. I didn't know Pete was going to be here. I'm going to need to change my shorts.
Creaming and streaming.
Thanks for the view. We really appreciate it. Welcome to the chat. We're going to be, if you're watching this on television at some point in Chittenden County, perhaps on one of the Media Factory channels, then you could be talking live with us on twitch.tv/HomeButtonTV, where we occasionally do streams. We've got
more occasionally now than ever, really, so...
Yeah, exactly. So we've got our shit together now. We're going to be watching this stream here, which, as you can see on screen right now, at 2:30, 5:30 Eastern, in about a minute, the PC Gaming Show is going to begin. I'm really looking forward to seeing some Escape from Tarkov stuff. Maybe I'll start playing that game again. Who knows? Meals, is there anything on your docket that you know about this stream or that you want to see in this stream?
I'd like to see... if there is Tarkov stuff happening, more Tarkov stuff, and I'd like it to be info on when the patch is going to be, because we were told early to mid-June, and right now is mid-June, so...
Feels. Wipe is Thursday, bud.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Well, all right. If you're in the audience, and if you're in the chat with us, whoa, let us know.
This is the Dogecoin mining facility. Okay,
let us know how the audio levels are for everything. We'll be able to adapt as the stream goes on.
Yeah.
Oh, it's day 9.
Wait, is there audio for you guys?
There is not audio for me.
I'm not getting anything.
No. This is good so far.
Oh right, I forgot Day 9 announced he was hosting this. Wow.
No sound. No sound.
Can we get a Pog meter? Somebody forgot to export. Oh, are they gonna restart the file? Oh no.
This is amazing. Well, so far what you're experiencing is something that I wasn't expecting as far as production value. There we go.
Powered by powered by.
Oh, it was a MechWarrior thing.
Hardware you can't
we've got
purchase.
Frankie Ward, we've got Micah Burton, and the robot sidekick DevBot that are all going to be hosting this stream for us. It's going to be a thrill ride, folks. Buckle up.
Joey, is there anything you're specifically excited to see?
I just like PC games. I'm excited to see. Well, I'm excited to see more of this. Whatever the fuck's going on here. But yeah,
honestly, this is the thing I'm least excited for.
I am.
You're in an exfil helmet.
I have a sensory overload right now.
It's an exfil helmet and some M32s.
What would you ever ask for?
So good to be back, gang, and this year we're in space.
Aye, Captain. Happy to
Wait.
be remotely on board, Sean. Well, I'm so glad you were able to finance this.
Didn't we just watch this clip? Or
yeah, we did. This was earlier. This is oh man.
Ah, yes, a crime with absolutely no real world.
That image is fucking.
Hey, Frankie, wait a
triggering.
minute. Is that us?
yeah, just seeing graphics card boxes.
Is featured in MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries.
Sean, I always knew you had immaculate taste.
When is MechWarrior 5 coming out?
It's out. It's been out for a while.
Okay, it was like.
It's okay.
Why is
it's a
it
good game. It's on Game Pass. I played it for a little bit. My computer couldn't run it well, and then I stopped playing.
Is it more of like an FPS than BattleTech?
Yeah. It's like MechWarrior 4 basically, like you know the old school like either in cockpit or like third person mech simulator stuff. You'd probably still like it. It's way less strategic. It's more just like action. Yeah.
I want more Armored Core games, but FromSoft is busy being famous.
Yeah. I would do anything for Armored Core. I guess 6 would be the next one.
Yeah.
So what's the plan, Cap?
Well, Frankie, DevBot's gonna send you the coordinates for your first target.
That or I could also go for just a new Lost Planet game, but Capcom's not
That's
gonna.
a game series I haven't thought about in like a decade.
You know what's crazy about Lost Planet is it's literally just Monster Hunter.
Now, this is gonna
But Ice.
until all the targets are acquired and our
But
mission is
Ice.
completed
Wait,
swiftly
so they did that now.
and without a hitch. Isn't
Well,
that
they did it
right?
before with Lost Planet. Lost Planet was like.
So really,
technology.
if anything, Monster Hunter's a knockoff of Lost Planet.
Yeah, just Iceborne though, just the one DLC.
To check in on
I'm gonna while we're waiting for anything to
the only
happen,
reason we're
I'm gonna update my
collectively
lighting
getting
here.
back on Earth.
Your lighting looks okay.
I'm gonna put the blue.
Will any
light
of you
on.
lads be trying out that Final Fantasy Origins Souls game thing? You know, I heard that I was out on a Joey and I went out on a bike ride in between.
I didn't watch any of the Square Enix show. Yeah.
And I didn't watch any of the Square Enix show, but I saw some people say that trailer looked pretty rough.
And thank God that teleporter was conveniently built.
I would open it up in another tab right now, but I'm kind of locked in on the setup, so.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the PC Gaming
Yo, your
Show
lighting is very
2021.
dramatic right now.
It feels great to be back on a live stage once
It's
again.
because I'm a PC gamer, dude.
I feel
Nothing
like
but drama.
I feel like I have a
Games
I
over
have
here.
a fucking cine flat filter on mine right now.
Honestly, if you go back to the last one, you look like a Fallout 2 NPC. One of the ones that like pops up in the screen.
Hey, you. Do you need to trade with my village?
Civilization 6 Premium Platinum Edition for $10?
Dude, are you kidding me? I just paid 20 for Civilization 6 regular.
Oh man,
They gave
Get
it away
a
for
refill,
free
dude.
on Epic way back when, a few months ago.
In the battle royale genre this year.
But I would want the DLC.
Go!
What I wonder what comes with that Platinum
what is this?
Edition. Naraka is what it looked like. No idea.
Put this back to normal. What are we looking at here? Most popular playtest game on stream.
This is a third-person MOBA?
Whoever they're playing against just got absolutely fucking dunked on.
This looks like a MOBA based off of the health bars. Is that a creep?
Well, Bagel Brother over here is one of the few to get a PlayStation 5 in the world, just like our very own Emilio.
It's right there. It's sitting very precariously on top of my PC right now.
This trailer is like, we had a shit ton of people play the play test, so please join us for the actual launch.
These are going to be the trailers that like didn't make it to other shows. So
Yeah. New weapon, chainsaw, available in August.
this trailer meant nothing to me. You guys gonna get that Ultimate Edition? It's only $49.99.
I am not gonna play that game.
How's the volume balance, Matt? I really don't want to. I don't really care if this is the video's audible, just us talking.
Volume's good.
All right.
Orcs Must Die 3.
I just unsubscribed from GeForce Now because I had 6 months of it, and I ain't traveling. It is a game streaming service that allows you to stream like games off of your Steam library, but like
world premiere,
but
boys.
like off of their hardware. So like you don't have to like leave your PC on. You can just like log into your shit.
It's like a Stadia kind of thing.
Yeah, but Stadia is
already
Stadia is like Stadia is like a walled garden of like you have to buy games on Stadia. GeForce Now uses your own games, but Matt in chat is right. It did get neutered by a lot of publishers being like, no, you can't play our games. But like, I several times played like Valheim on it from like my MacBook, and so it's cool. It's honestly worth trying out for like the free trial just to like see how well it works.
Was the lag like decent or?
It's okay. Not too bad. It depends on your connection. I was able to do some like Destiny stuff on my iPad when I was away during the holidays.
The timing with this game and Knockout City just getting popular is like a little.
Yeah, I feel bad.
Yeah.
For both of them.
Looks like it's doing a similar type of thing.
And next we're gonna check out Knockout City. Gonna change my lighting. There we go.
Something's wrong with DevBot, guys.
Nothing. I am happy to play second fiddle to a captain as charming and handsome as you.
I could go without this.
I liked the Xbox thing where there was no talking.
They were just like, hey, here's the fucking games. Get out. Get out.
Hey, but MechWarrior 5.
It looks like Chivalry 2 with a special word from Steve Piggott.
Is that the Thrustmaster T1000 setup?
It is. I'm pretty sure.
Founder of Thorn Banner Studios and creative director on Chivalry 2, which just launched 5 days ago. I'm so happy to be here at the PC Gaming Show. Chivalry 2, if you don't know, is a first-person slasher, which is like a first-person shooter.
Show me your Thrustmaster.
Got swords, battle axes.
You want to see it?
It's the Thrustmaster TCA, I believe.
It's all about creating those.
I wish I had a Thrustmaster.
I still have my Logitech from like 2002, and it's servicing me perfectly.
They were like impossible to get during when Flight Sim came out last year. I remember.
Oh, honestly, those things are only like $100 on B&H.
Oh wow.
You can buy a HOTAS on B&H?
Oh yeah, dude, they have a whole HOTAS section in the store. Or they did before COVID.
Do they have any graphics cards there?
DCS. No, God, no.
Then go in and tarnish it and smear blood all over, but we really want to take players into different.
Can you even get like enterprise level like rendering cards right now? Like, are those able to be gotten? I wonder.
I've seen a few of the.
You can buy 3D printers at B&H? What? That's crazy.
Yeah. That's probably everything now.
Every time I've been there, I'm just overwhelmed.
A few of the low-level enterprise cards.
Is this just a continued trailer for the ad? Yeah, it is. All right. We're just seeing more.
This game's cool.
Chivalry 2. This game is extremely good. Yeah.
It was making Pete angry.
I wasn't angry. It was just I played so much of it. I was like, what if I didn't play this game for a couple hours? It was a fucking blast. I loved it. And like I feel like they have a good balance of like harder core hack and slash, but also like goofy, dumb, tongue-in-cheek shit.
Yeah, I saw a video of like somebody throwing their weapon at like one of the hanging bodies on one of the maps, and the body fell down and crushed somebody to death.
Matt got a scooter from B&H.
Yeah, what the hell?
Electric scooter. It's fucking sweet. I have a shitty little $50 electric scooter that I ride to the store and back sometimes.
It was fun. I rode on yours.
post-launch as well.
I like that hammer. That's just a hand holding the actual hammer part.
To fight everyone. Post-launch content is something that we're going to be working on.
I'm gonna turn down this trailer a little bit on stream.
Yeah, I mean,
hey, this game's out now, so not really
It
like.
is. And I think the Epic sale is still going on, so you can get it for $10 cheaper than you normally would.
This I'm interested in.
MechWarrior 5?
No.
I would love to win a MechWarrior PC.
Dying Light 2.
That sounds good to me.
Wait, what? They said Dying Light 2.
Yeah, they sure did.
This is
Did you
like.
recognize it?
It looks just like Dying Light 2.
There's a little art style change, but you know.
I know they,
Needs to
you know, I
refresh on
know
a
they
lot.
swapped game directors and everything, but
It's a game about protecting soup now.
I agree with you, Matt. That's the good stuff. Just popping around on it. Is this like a food fight game?
I hope so.
Hey, guess what it is? Hooks wage war.
This is like a Splatoon knockoff?
yeah, it looks like Splatoon. Is it a Splatoon style game mode? Like,
But with your soup.
oh,
What is that? Was that a meatball?
it looks like a
I
brain.
hate this. Oh
Is there a
no.
robot?
It's making me really uncomfortable. Huh. This looks like a lot of different things going on.
Get rude with food.
It looks
That's,
like Splatoon.
that's good.
Splatoon, but make it gross food. Yeah, Splatoon 3 is also coming out this year, so.
I still have never touched a Splatoon game.
Oh my god, dude, it's so fun. Like, it is.
Seasoned hot.
I highly recommend picking up Splatoon.
Ramen.
Oh, right, that was at PAX. That was at PAX the
Ramen.
last time we were there a year and a half ago.
Hi, my name is Piotr Szymanek. I'm narrative director.
Hey, this game is coming out, we promise.
What are those things behind him?
You know.
They're monitors to make sure he speaks the words they want him to.
Wild.
If they don't, they shock 'em.
So,
Why don't they? Man, I wish they would just.
Yeah,
I wish they would just let him speak in his native language and put subtitles up.
Mhm.
begins somewhere. This one started with a virus.
Hey, remember when we went to PAX and it was like 2 days before the world shut down?
Yep, I sure do. I sure do. You got really sick, and it may have been COVID.
I did. I got very sick.
Remember January 6, 2025. That day, later known as Black Monday, the military ordered
Black Monday.
chemicals
It's my
to
favorite
be dropped
holiday.
on the city. It was a mistake, a huge mistake. The chemicals
It used to be called Cyber Monday, but
There's a really great deal on chemicals. They're trying to fly them into the city.
I was
They hit the
patient
wrong
zero.
button like in SpongeBob.
They are more like half-alive, suffering people who attack everything that lives.
I'm currently very bored by this showcase. I was watching Snapchats on my phone.
Wow, Joey, rude.
Yeah, well.
Well, they've got to have some good stuff later, right?
This is Dying Light 2, I believe.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
In the streets.
Yeah, Dying Light 2. Dying Light 2 looking mad good. Thanks, Kuru2427. That's actually a home button feature, is these tweets at the bottom.
Yeah, I just I just programmed that earlier today.
Dude, I'm so stoked that we have a programmer in our midst. Awesome, dude. Chivalry 2 is moving to different eras in the medieval period. More weapon incoming, too. Hashtag PC Gaming Show.
Okay.
Let me tell you one thing.
Same nightmare.
Is this the new meta?
What's going on, dude?
I don't know what he did to me, but he did it every day, over and over, looking for something.
There was a lot of post-release content for Dying Light 1, yeah.
That game is still to this day getting post-release content.
What
I'll
is
never
this?
forget.
Didn't they do like Left 4 Dead content?
They said frog it!
We were 5 years old, and there was a fire, explosions, chaos.
Oh, this
guess
dodgeball game
what?
looks delightful.
This feels a little rushed.
My Mia.
This show?
What is this fucking lyric video that we're watching? What is happening?
Was this more Dying Light 2?
Mysterious medical research.
Jesus.
Is this guy gonna show us any gameplay, you think?
No, he's just gonna.
You can do it
every
the-
minute that goes by, he's gonna lower his face more and more.
I was watching the Nextlander stream yesterday or the day before, and they got so bored with what was going on that they were just watching like old footage from the first E3. And they had like what was on in the corner because it was just people talking.
With these questions and with guilt over leaving her. Moreover, Mia is the only answer to the question.
You think this guy's reading what he's saying?
Now in 2036, we meet
I don't know. I don't want to be mean, but like.
I was saying it because his eyes were tracking while he was talking, so.
They're like, if you just tilt your head down, you'll look menacing and you'll be able to read more.
Yeah, honestly, I think you had a very good point. Like, if you just said this all in, I assume, Polish, and then subtitled it, I would have had a much better experience.
Mm-hmm. Also, is that are those folding bleachers behind him? Is he in a gymnasium?
That's the Dying Light gym. Release date, December 7th, 2021.
1,000 Thieves Dying Light.
Wow, that was
out now.
Man, that was a whole lot of nothing.
It's coming out now.
It'll come out sometime, maybe, probably.
Yeah, especially since Pete's first language is Polish, of course.
It's not Polish. I've never spoke Polish before in my life. I just happen to have a mutual understanding between Polish and Ukrainian.
I feel like I love Day 9, but I feel like every time he turns towards this woman and like talks to her, he's about to like extend his jaw and like bite her head off.
Like a boa constrictor?
Yeah.
So I'm not sure why I'm getting this vibe, but this presentation with him right now is really giving me a lot of like Q from Star Trek vibes. Like, he's like the omnipotent like guy who's just like, oh, I already know what's going to happen. Like,
what is this?
MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries skins, I'm guessing, or factions that they are introducing.
Are these no? These are PCs.
Are they? Are they giving away a PC that looks like this?
Can I just gut the PC and put it in my own case? And then sell the case on eBay or something?
Pulling for the Draconis Combine because, as you can see by my beautiful patch, I'm the biggest fan of MechWarrior.
Honestly, I think it might be his hair as well. But yes, he definitely does know what's going to happen.
Is D9's belt is so big.
Let's check in with our very own mech pilot, Frankie Ward, who went on a
I'm entering this while we're talking.
Okay.
Oh, this game, I'm very excited for this, actually.
I think I saw an ad for this on the Epic Games Store.
It's me, Frankie Ward.
Oh, I don't like this animation.
Yeah.
Let me show you.
You got, I don't know, you got 3D track or something?
Yeah. This isn't like that arcane of a concept anymore.
Yeah. Like, they took my likeness and they animated it.
Have you ever used the iPhone Memoji? This is better than that.
He's in the game.
Oh wait,
so is the concept like
access?
Civ plus City Skyline or something? Or
Yep. Well, not City Skyline. It's more like Civ if your like perks and like responsibilities to your civilization, you can like shift them as time goes on, as like cultural revolutions take over and things like that. So like as time goes on and like your people learn more about the world, they can kind of like insert different like aspects of humanity into your own civilization that will like kind of change your playstyle as you go on.
Okay.
But it's made by the people that make the Endless games, which are very good games.
Did you see the Dungeons of the Endless 2 trailer or whatever?
Yes, I'm very excited about that. All right, what is this?
Prince of Persia. But cyber.
How did I get into this game?
Man, those are supposed to be emojis.
Wow.
Blew it. I fucking ruined it.
Unbelievable.
This is only possible on a PC.
This game reminds me of an old indie PC game called EG. Did you guys ever play that? IJI?
Nope.
No.
It's this really fucking good 2D platformer. It was like made by a single dude.
Have you ever played BioForge?
No.
That game's only possible on the PC.
I'm seeing controller prompts on this. I
saw
PC
keyboard prompt.
exclusives.
I have a feeling we're gonna get like a segment where like Nvidia's gonna talk about Stalker 2.
They're gonna be like, "Hey, everybody, we're sorry. They always run."
You're not gonna be able to run Stalker 2 until we are able to get you cards.
Coming soon. Wish list now.
They always run.
I've missed you. That was a weird final shot.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything to me as somebody who's never played it before.
And while it could be lonely without a physical body, I am streaming to you from GeForce Now, where you can play hit games like
Okay.
and Apex Legends on nearly any device. With
Except an iPhone.
900 games and new titles added every GM.
You can do it on iPhone.
Oh, I think you might be right, yeah. I was thinking of the Xbox streaming thing. Oh, it's Gabe!
You can do all the Nvidia GeForce Now stuff on phone and on iPhone and iPad, but it's through a web app instead of an app.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
It's like they give you like a workaround.
I want to see this. I like Orcs Must Die.
As generic as Orcs Must Die always has looked, it's still a good franchise.
love a good like tower defense horde killing game.
Yeah.
It reminds me a lot. I played so much Dungeon Defenders. That's like the
That's
perfect
next
co-op
month.
game for me.
That comes out next month.
That's wild. When are they gonna actually make a good new Dungeon Defenders game? Because I think they tried with the second game, and then they. Oh, hey, Mister, you got cardboard cutouts.
He's got Orcs Must Die standees in his bedroom.
Hey, I think they re-released Dungeon Defenders 2 under a different name.
Tower defense game. So basically,
like
there
Awakening.
Are tons of orcs and bad guys trying to get into these rifts, and the player has to stop them. We give players tons of weapons and traps and tools to do this. And
if I've ever played a game that I would always know that a sequel would, I would see the sequels at PAX. It was the Orcs Must Die games.
What's new compared to the previous two titles?
There are two new campaigns, but the main new story campaign takes place about 25 years after Orcs Must Die 2. So, not only will the fans
I didn't know there was lore to Orcs Must Die.
but they will also place some new
even crazier is there's Vor too.
Wow. There's like a.
I actually.
All new
Side
Vor
alert! Don't
scenarios.
Google this, but I did look up what Vor actually is finally after joking about it for a long time, and I hate it.
Oh, you didn't know what it was?
No, I had no idea.
It's like the kink of being
Yeah,
like
it's
swallowed whole. It's like a boa by a boa constrictor.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
It's honestly a lot tamer than I thought it would be.
Yeah, it can get grosser than that though. It can be like eaten
I'm
alive
sure,
and
but-
chewed up and shit.
A normal kink, yes. Well, we don't shame.
Yep.
Everyone likes that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's.
Listen.
giant orc armies. And then
Oh,
the
awesome.
War Guardians are it's like putting other war mages on the battlefield with you to fight with you, except they have their own attacks
Oh,
and their own special.
this is just like the. They have that system in Monster Hunter Rise with the tower defense system. Like you can like bring like named characters in on certain tiles, heroes.
Looks good. I mean, you know, I've never been disappointed in an Orcs Must Die game.
Put OMD3 on your wish list.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Jerome K. Jones. Once again,
I'm not gonna call it OMD3. I'm sorry. You're not getting me to call it that.
Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song.
Yeah, Monster Hunter Rise is very good. I need to get back
Is
to
this
it.
the Battle Royale game?
Which game? PogChamp, Bible Thump.
PogChamp, Bible Thump, lol. What is Bible Thump?
Type it in chat and you'll see.
It's the what's that game called? Binding of Isaac.
Binding of Isaac.
Oh, gotcha.
The crying
is.
one.
There it is.
Thank you.
Binding of Isaac. They're making a lot of Vampire the Masquerade games, but they're still not. I still am not trusting in Bloodlines 2 at this point.
I constantly
Burritos here.
I constantly forget what Vampire the Masquerade is.
Well, let me tell you. It's a pen and paper RPG system. that gained a lot of popularity in the 90s and 2000s, and it was licensed out to create a couple of role-playing games, the most famous of which was Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines.
It's a series I never got into. So.
Fucking great game.
You come for me and mine.
I can still
is this the BR?
confidently recommend it. I don't know what this is. I can still confidently recommend Bloodlines 1 as long as you'd like download unofficial patches and stuff for it. There's a lot of cut content in that game that people went through and finished. What is this? They've been putting out like visual novels in this series too. And I wonder if this is another one of those. Oh no, it looks like it's a third person.
I feel super like not ashamed by this, but just like
what is that?
Weird about it. But I have little to nothing, like no bone in me really cares about vampire.
That's
stuff.
Fair.
I never got into it.
I only like the series because I played Bloodlines, but
is Bloodlines the game that's like? Isn't it like really like goofy and weird, or is it?
No, it's very self-serious, in like a good way though. But it's a role-playing game. It's made on Source. It's very, very good once you patch it. All right, now that Pete's back, I can leave because I have to use the bathroom, and this is not good.
What is it?
No idea.
I don't know. The last thing was Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song.
Actually?
Yeah, but like some like thing. I don't know what it. I don't really know much about that series. Joey just explained it all to me, but I didn't internalize it very well because it's a lot.
Vampire Masquerade and made it a battle royale game. Fight your friends in 100 PvE player co-op.
I feel like this is like all of the trailers that would have been at PAX this year, just on a show right now.
Yeah, like all the ones that didn't fit anywhere else.
Whoa. Only on the power of the PC and apparently PS4.
Let's check out a trailer for Lemnis Gate and make sure you hang around afterwards for the developer interview with Sean.
Mankind is
facing total annihilation.
We stand on the verge of extinction.
Infertility spreading across.
I got a CRT. I'm sold already.
a major scientific breakthrough.
Just solid effect.
I just hope that whatever the art style of this game isn't completely different than the style of this trailer.
I'm sure it will be, but
and like it isn't super generic or. Okay, this is all right so far.
I don't know.
It's not. I don't know what it is.
Right now?
Lemnis Gate, I think it's called.
Lemon's Gates.
Lemon's Gates. It looks like a first person arena shooter.
It just seems like space.
When are they gonna come out with a new Tribes game?
They're not. I'm just gonna tell you right now, Hi-Rez does not fucking care about Tribes anymore, Joey. They bought that shit and they're just like, nah, we're good, or whoever.
But I want it.
They said, hey, we didn't make enough money off of this super greedy pricing model shift.
Tribes Ascend was so good.
It was a very good game.
At least we can always go back and play Tribes too. Is Pete just eating his burrito off screen?
Joining us to talk about Lemnis.
Get back in here. Bite into that shit on camera.
Burrito check.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
Dude, I would love a burrito right now. And I just ate.
Didn't you just get a burrito too?
I got a salad.
Oh, yeah. Okay, gotcha.
But no rice or beans, no tortilla. Just
is this like that game we played at PAX where it's like a 3v3 but it's only one player and it's like a time
what was that game
thing?
Called? Quantum something.
I
have the pin
Quantum
for
League. I have the pin here.
Quantum
somewhere.
Leap.
I have a Steam code and I went to go activate it and it was taken already.
Maybe you entered it like on your
classic deathmatch. And we have a game mode.
Maybe they only had one code printed a bunch of times.
That's the one I had the fucking.
I feel like you're the only person that ever happens to.
You can see the time.
And it happens to you like sort of frequently now. I feel like.
Get time to like observe, plan, and then execute.
What about this?
When and where can we play it?
So Lemonscape will be launching on
Can you
August
clap?
3rd. It's open for pre-orders right
Yeah,
now
hold on.
on Steam, and we're coming up to a open beta in July. The game will launch on PC, current and next gen platforms.
Thank you, Joey.
Anderson, once again, that is the genre-bending first-person shooter turn-based strategy
Yeah,
game.
bend that genre.
Now, we're not the only one marooned in the stars out here.
Why is he wearing AirPods for this?
Take a look at next.
Is it because future?
Well, they're the future headphones, so.
I'm gonna have to turn down my noise gating so that you guys can hear this.
What are we looking at here?
R-Tube, obviously.
You're looking at me becoming more and more unhinged as this fucking trailer, or as this showcase goes on. Is this just a small-scale fucking rocket building simulator game?
That's sick. I'm very into that.
That honestly sounds really fucking cool. This is the kind of shit that I came here
But you
for.
have to
This sounds
upload
great.
videos of you launching
you
your
running a
rockets
YouTube
too.
channel too? Oh my god, dude.
What did this idea look like on paper?
This is good. This is what I'm talking. This is what I came here for. This looks awesome, actually. I'm gonna write
This
this
is one of
game
those,
down.
like,
We're gonna
It's one of those
sim.
simulator games where I feel like there's half of me that's like, I could just do this in fucking real life and have like a model rocket YouTube channel if I wanted to. But also, I could definitely not do half of this
Next
shit in real life.
Space
So I'm extremely
Rebels.
excited for it.
What a weird concept. It's also an
That looks-
FMV game?
That kind of looks awesome, dude. I will buy any FMV game.
I was telling Pete about Phantasmagoria because I don't think he's ever played it. Have you ever played
I have
it?
that shit on disc.
The game rules.
Oh man.
Choose the custom PC, Joey. Are you voting?
Steiner should definitely win. Steiner looks sick.
Oh, Joey, our chats right next to each other.
50,000 people are watching this. Oh, new medieval.
New game. New game. Everybody. Oh, Shiro
Shut
Games.
the fuck up.
This developer actually fucking rules.
Ooh.
All right, I just got really excited.
Parchment map.
Cool map. I'm sold.
Parchment map. Burn marks.
This developer made Northgard, I'm pretty sure. Northgard being a very, very good real-time strategy
Is that
game.
GAARD?
GARD. Yeah.
GARD.
I play a lot of Northgard.
I feel like I've seen it advertised too. War Tales.
You would love you would probably really like Northgard. It's like a tamed back Age of Empires 2.
Okay,
so you don't have to worry about,
no.
like, a ton of this stuff going on.
I can get into this though.
Okay.
Take a look at these assets.
This looks like a
Kind of reminds me of Divinity.
Yeah, it reminds me of Divinity and like Mountain Blade.
But Divinity's
the
Divinity's
in-city
like
stuff.
more like high fantasy, right? So
Yeah.
it's like
This looks like low fantasy.
low
Okay.
fantasy.
Yeah, War Tales. That actually, I'm really into that.
Have either of you guys played Solasta?
No.
Wait, what?
Solasta?
No.
No.
Check it out. It's fucking blast. It's literally just a D&D 5e game that like uses all of the mechanics from D&D 5e and has like a
That's
bunch of
really
different
cool.
campaigns you can play through.
We'll be back live on stage soon, so make sure you
That art style kind of reminded me of it.
Yeah, War Tides looks really, or War Tales, excuse me, looks very cool. Just as a fan of Northgard and Shiro games in general.
I just thought about this. You see that big set piece behind her that probably cost like thousands of dollars to get made? That big whatever the fuck it is. It made me think about the second PAX I think I went to where they just were they had a booth for Evolve and they had like a full scale of that like large like bipedal creature that like the first like Evolve monster. And I always wonder, where is that thing now? It was massive. It was like 50 to 60 feet tall. Like,
Broken up in some dude's shed.
yeah.
From what I just heard about this game, it's a space like city building type thing, like settlement management game, and I am very into the idea of that. So I'm gonna watch this. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna watch it because we're streaming here live.
You could just go look at your Snapchat stories if you want instead, Joey.
No, it's fine.
We'll tell you
this
all about
actually
it.
has me interested. Y'all know I'm not interested in whatever's on screen when I'm just like looking down.
Beyond raw survival, beyond the safety of comfort, we, humanity, pursue something greater.
This guy talks like Nate.
We have learned, shaped our knowledge from that which is found in the furthest realms of science. However,
Can't call Nate out like that.
I'll call Nate out however I want. He's not here in the chat.
Yeah,
he
he can't
deserves
defend
it.
himself.
we are paying the price for this. We know the taste of a dying world. But the earth is not to be our grave.
Oh, he is here. You got it.
Oh!
Get fucked, Joey. Get fucked, Joey.
Twist! Unbelievable!
Oh my god, I couldn't have even planned that if I wanted to.
Incredible. Incredible. Nate is in the chat and he absolutely just served my ass with a cease and desist. Amazing.
High school locker dunked on.
Amazing,
Oh my
dude. I just got
God,
shoved in and shut out.
I'd love to see some gameplay of this.
I also was really into seeing some gameplay for this.
I don't think we're going
They got the
to.
cryogenics and they got there's the
Steel
readouts
mill,
and the
number
steel
one.
and you know.
Nate, thanks for being here and watching along with us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for moderating the
Redeem
chat
yourself
too. The chat's been getting too wild with these Bible thumps and PogChamps.
Oh yeah, we got a moderator in chat. Thank God. It's about time. It's been getting crazy.
Because our very existence depends on it. I give you the stars. I give you the...
This is a trailer, man. You know what game I would love
9,
to see?
8, 7.
I'd love to see... What's the name of that fucking game? Sorry, I'm looking up the name of this on my phone.
Oh shit.
Oh, what? Blew a hole in the fucking moon, dude.
Okay.
They sure did do that thing.
Joey, can you pull that up on Steam and see if
Ixion?
if there's any
I
like
got you.
screenshots of it or anything? World premiere.
I got you.
World
Ixion.
premiere.
It's there. I'm gonna add that to my wish list. Oh wait, what? Yeah, there are screenshots and it looks like a fucking realistic Startopia.
Oh, that's
Sign
cool.
me up. I'm in, dude.
How
Sick. That's
do you
wish
get
list.
to your
DD.
wish list on Steam on the other library?
What's some of the other stuff? Next Space Rebels. It's also going in my wish list. That FMV rocket building YouTube game.
I'm really. Oh, I would like. I
And
think it'd be
War
cool
Tales.
if we saw the day before at this show. That's that like third person, like post-apocalyptic, like Rust / Tarkov looking game, like MMO.
Oh, the like
what is
weather
it
one
called?
with Jake Gyllenhaal?
Oh.
The day after
Yeah.
tomorrow?
No,
Yeah,
the
that,
day
yeah,
after
that,
tomorrow.
yeah. This looks cool. It's got the similar type of like art style as that that like family escape game that we saw on the Xbox and Bethesda one.
I want.
Oh wait, this is already a game. Far is already a game. This looks like either a sequel or an expansion.
Mm-hmm.
Far
Yeah,
looks cool.
they said from the creators of Far, and then whatever the subtitle of the original was.
I didn't see that part. Thank you.
What? Who's ever heard of a human sidekick?
Human sidekick, Sean. Known human sidekicks. Alex Vance and
Hey, just in case you guys forgot, you can go to Humble Choice, Humble Bundle, and use promo code PCGamer to get Civilization 6
They
for
just
$10.
said Alex Vance.
That's an incredibly good deal, actually, for the Platinum Edition.
What's on it? Are there any of the DLCs in the Platinum Edition or no?
I think it's all the first DLC expansions that came out before they started going to their seasonal model.
I think it's time for a hard reboot.
Platinum Edition comes with Rise and Fall, Gathering Storm, Viking, Poland, Australia, Khmer,
That's a
Persia,
really good
and
deal,
Nubia.
It's a really
Yeah, so
good
it comes
deal,
with all the
'cause
good expansions.
It was like
and all the-
$100
all the-
something bucks for all that stuff before.
Yeah, that's a very good deal.
It's 167 individually.
Yeah, Pete. Well, if you have less than 2 hours, I think it's time for you to return that game and then get it differently.
I think I bought it like CD keys or something. So honestly, it might even be just worth it to buy it again.
Yeah, fair enough. What's this? Oh, was this like a medieval
matchmaker game?
Building game?
You're a matchmaker. It looks like.
Finally, the follow-up to Hentai High School I've always wanted.
Build a legacy.
What if it was like at the end? It's fight to your death, and it's this fucking like Infinity Blade, and then it's just talking about the
meme. They remade the meme.
It's just generational Infinity Blade.
I'm into this. This seems like it's just Crusader Kings, but without the actual like city management shit, which is the most boring part.
Did you guys ever
Lakeburg
play
Legacies? Is that what it's called?
Did you guys ever play Reigns? It's like it's like the medieval like Tinder game where you have to like make decisions for your civilization.
Killing Floor?
I guess. I forgot.
It is. I think so.
It's Killing Floor 2. Yeah, it's just DLC. Hey, now we got the Pog meter up.
How long has that game been out for?
Can we get a Pog champ?
A long time. It's very, very good. I'll play that game anytime somebody asks me to.
I returned it the last time I bought it.
Thumbs down.
Who would a thumbs down in the chat?
The Pog meter is really not.
We get thumbs downs in the chat. Oh no, we got a Pog in chat.
Pog in the chat.
Thanks, Nate.
It's Komodo hype technically, but whatever.
Don't fucking stomp on my Pog champ.
Joey and I got old man mansplained today on the bike path.
Jurassic World Evolution 2. Oh yeah, we were just like stopped for a second and some old guy biked up.
We were letting a car go by.
Do you guys know where the Burlington bike path is? And we were like, yeah, it's just right over here. And he was like, oh, I was asking if you needed directions. You were like, no.
No, we're fine.
Right, thanks, bro.
Yeah, it was like there was just a car, like there was like a stop sign that specifically said bikes must stop and let cars pass. We were letting the car pass.
Thanks so much for joining us, Daeron.
Thank you, Sean. Great to be here.
Now, the MechWarrior universe is gigantic. There's a ton of games in it. I even played MechWarrior 2 back in 1995. What is your situation?
Oh, that guy just got blasted.
What's the guy's name? Sean Baker or something?
Sean something.
Sean Baker. That sounds right.
Homage to MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries, but it has all this modern design and technology that I'm super excited to talk about with you today.
How long has MechWarrior 5 been out, Joey?
For like a year now, I think.
Okay.
You become a part of.
Why is it such a big part of this PC game show?
They probably have not made enough money. It came out December 10th, 2019.
That's more than a year ago, that's for sure.
It sure is. Like I said, it's a good game.
A year and 7 months ago.
I think the major criticisms I've heard of that are that it, like MechWarrior 4 Mercenaries, the game that, like, I think this is MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, right? MechWarrior 4 Mercenaries had a lot more, like, kind of, like, management stuff that's going on in BattleTech. And in 5, they kind of took out a little bit of that kind of, like merc management stuff and have it just more kind of like mission to mission type thing. Oh, there's a new DLC coming out. That's why they're pushing it.
You can import your campaign previously if you'd like to, or you can start over from scratch and start from any of the great houses.
I used to play a mech tabletop RPG. It was a MechWarrior tabletop RPG with like with figurines.
That's
and
what
they had
like
the they had the dials on the bottom, and I used to collect them.
Yeah, BattleTech is based on a tabletop game.
Do you remember the game Robotech Battlecry?
Yes, I do. I do
very
well.
Hard game. I had a very hard time understanding what I was supposed to do in that game, but I had it for my GameCube. I think
that's a common issue with mech with mech games.
I was too young to understand.
There's just a lot going on. Especially like this game has a lot less of the simulation stuff. I think that people were really looking forward to. That BattleTech has a lot of.
Well, what could you possibly be simulating? We don't know what a mech does.
My armature.
And then there's a lot of new equipment and weapons.
Are you?
This
Are
game's
you?
difficult to run though.
What kind of mechs are you more into? Like the mecha or like the?
Nah, dude. Big stompy mechs all the way. I want full metal
tanks.
fucking slamming around.
What do they call them?
Armored
What do they call
MechWarrior
them?
shit.
They're like. Well, there's well, I like mobile suits. Like I love Gundam.
You're looking at my favorite type of mech right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the good shit, dude.
There's something. It's like something tank. I can't remember what they call them. And
get that Gundam shit out of here.
Tank with legs.
Yeah.
A bipedal tank.
Look at those teeny little arms.
Yeah, no, I'm much more of like a Gunpla fucking Gundam guy.
I love that some of the weapons in this game rely on you have a flamethrower and the mechs aren't going to be destroyed by the flamethrower, but it is going to overheat all your modules and systems and make all their shit not able to fire anymore. So there's you can just take a tiny mech and just sprint around and just flamethrow the big mechs. What's really exciting about MechWarrior is there's a fan mod, I think, for one of the was it just a Crytek mod, or was it a Crisis mod? There's a Crisis mod, I'm pretty sure, that is like Battlefield but MechWarrior.
Oh, Far Cry.
Not only yeah. But it's not only the mechs, it's got tanks, it's got four-wheel drive vehicles, it's got planes and VTOL bombers and shit. It's so cool.
That's cool.
It's extremely sick.
And it's just a mod. What's the name of it? Oh my god. MechWarrior Crisis mod. MechWarrior Living Legends. That's what it's called.
Never heard of it.
It was released in 2009, and they've been working on it ever since.
And it's still in one fold of your brain.
It's a very good game. A lot of my brain is devoted to mods.
Very obscure mods.
That's not obscure. If you're a MechWarrior fan, you know about Living Legends.
Oh, gotcha. I'd say MechWarrior is kind of in the obscure fold of.
Yeah, it's niche.
Games.
But
niche.
I don't know if I'd say it's obscure. Somewhere in between.
Living Legends.
Definitely not as big as it used to be.
No, I agree with that.
What the fuck?
Is this a possession game?
It's this is Limbo 2.
It is indeed a possession game. Yo, this looks freaky.
Do you guys remember that game that came out a bunch of years ago where you were the spaceman and then you could shoot your possess other spaceman?
The Swapper.
Yeah, this reminds me a lot of that, and I fucking love.
I got the Swapper on my PS4. It was part of a summer sale that they did the first year the PS4 was out, and they had a bunch of really good indies, and that was one of them.
Yeah, game rips.
What was the other one?
I'm adding Lakeburg Legacies to my wish list. That game looks great. Where on Krubs?
Excuse me? Yeah.
You heard me.
I'm looking for a specific. Damn. Oh well.
Are you ready for my real shout out here? This is Hello Neighbor 2.
Is this Hello Neighbor 2? Did Hello Neighbor come out? Was that a game that was ever finished?
It did. It came out on a bunch of different platforms too, like mobile and shit.
Is this Hello Neighbor 2? Oh yeah, look at that.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
I mean, it's like that art style is like.
Yeah, I know. It was easy.
The whole thing is this dude is trying to get you or something, right? Or I never understood Hello Neighbor. You basically
something like that.
You're basically just living in a.
You're like a kid who thinks his neighbor is doing something weird, so you try to break into his house, and then he chases you around.
It's like Home Alone though. You gotta set up cool traps.
Oh yeah.
I'm Rich Newbold, game director on Jurassic.
He looked at me.
Yes, Jurassic World.
Listen, Frontier. This game better be good because you really fucked up Odyssey. I don't trust you anymore. Planet Zoo is good. Elite Dangerous Odyssey was no good.
Yeah, but Jurassic World Evolution 2 looks sick to me, and I didn't even know there was a first one, and I had no idea there was.
The first one's apparently like okay.
I didn't know there was a Jurassic Park fucking simulator game. Like,
yeah, it's good, but it like has this weird. It has these weird mechanics in it where like you'll research something and it'll take like 40 like hours of real time, so you just like stop playing the game for a little bit. Huh. Maybe they changed that, but it seemed like a lot of weird. Like Frontier likes making really good games with like a lot of weird kind of like grindy mechanics in them.
Sure.
Planet Zoo felt like Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster. If it's that team, I feel good about it because those games are incredible.
Shit. We did get, I think, this exact trailer already. This trailer played a couple days ago.
Is the stream paused for you guys?
No.
Okay.
And
I made Jeff Goldblum.
I made the joke that because they had Jeff Goldblum on whatever stream it was, and I said, "Is this a Jurassic Park simulator game?" And Colby said, "They already made that. It was called Jurassic Park Evolution." I said, "Oh," and then it was Jurassic Park Evolution 2 or whatever, and I had no idea there was ever a first one.
Yeah, that one goes on sale for pretty cheap too if you want to check it out. I think last time I saw it was on Epic Game Store for like $5. It's if you've played Planet Coaster or Planet Zoo, it's that, but with Jurassic Park and like gene modification and like researching and stuff.
I want to play. Have you seen Parkitect? I bought it for Trevor for Christmas a couple years ago, and he like played it for like an hour. But
Parkitect.
What I watched of that, I was like, man, I want to play the shit out of this game. Like, I think I would get super invested in it if I had it.
Jake says, jerk off his park. Everybody clap.
It made me laugh when I read it before, but I was in the middle of a thought. Pog, yeah, there you go. Oh, the Pog meter's going up. Oh man.
Deeper.
For release later this year. Now, with all the games we've covered so far today, we're always curious to see
one thing that I want to see. Frontier is working on a Warhammer Age of Sigmar real-time strategy game that they have not posted anything about.
And unsurprisingly,
I was listening to the Fire Escape cast, and Mike Mahardy was talking about Warhammer, and I got Warhammer people in chat and Joey here to tell me if this is wrong, but he's a huge fan, but I don't know if he like knows the lore super well, and said that there was a Warhammer game that just came out that he really doesn't like, but it's like one of the first actual Age of Sigmar games. Like, they're like everything else has been taking place before the Age of Sigmar or something like that. Like,
in the fantasy stuff, Age of Sigmar is like, if I'm remembering correctly, Age of Sigmar is like actual like end times like Warhammer stuff.
Yeah, he said it was just like the way he described it.
Spaceman.
Way he described it, he said it's like a tile-based game or whatever, but that like the maps are like
card game.
He said that like everything is like super small scale, and he didn't like that about it. Like, whoa. That looks sick.
I want to play Faith real bad, but I'm waiting for the Unholy Trinity version to come out.
Gloomwood? I want to play that.
Oh, Gloomwood is a new developer, or
is it by the people who did Dusk?
It's one guy made Dusk, by the way. It's the guy that made Dusk is teaming up with another guy. They're making a like thief reminiscent / Dusk game that is very, very cool looking, and I cannot wait to play it.
GG.
There's a demo out for it right now if you want to play Gloomwood.
I'm sold on like every single one of those games. It all looks sick.
Yeah. New Blood makes incredible games.
Is New Blood CEO Dave Oshry. Hey, Dave.
Hey guys, thanks for having us back for another year. You know, what you just saw was what New Blood's got going on.
He's wearing a filthy casual shirt. He is.
Yeah, he is.
Stuff you might not know about, and some
Age of Sigmar is them
Fallen
trying to
Aces also looks really, really sick.
What I do want to talk about is Gloomwood.
End Times is how they try to get rid of Warhammer, of old Warhammer, but people liked it a ton, so it stuck around. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like the person on this podcast, I think Mike Mahardy has like Warhammer like tattoos and shit too. Like, I think he's like a super fan. I just want to make sure that we have enough. He was talking about it like he didn't 100% know.
Got an incoming message from Gabe Newell. So, I guess goodbye for this year. I'm really sorry to cut you off.
TI is coming soon.
What? I'm sorry. What? You're bumping me. You're bumping me for Gabe. Gabe, that Gandalf look. He doesn't even go here. Is everything okay, Dave? Not now, Mom. I'm upset.
That's that joke.
Here on this. Where is Gabe? Where
I didn't finish the We Play Dota series. Is it done?
I don't know what that is. I don't know what We Play Dota series is.
It was the most recent tournament. I didn't watch the end of it, but so like all of the games though went to game 3 for like the last few series, which was like awesome. But I have no idea how it finished off. You can spoil it for
everybody should check out that game, Gloomwood.
I'm gonna check it out because I wanted to play Dusk too. So.
I'd much rather would have had them just show me more Gloomwood than do that whole like weird schloggy thing they just did.
You think Gabe Newell's calling in from New Zealand, his new home?
Is Steam Next Fest, an event we're hosting in just a few days to give players a chance to try demos of upcoming games for free.
He's already augmented his eyeballs to be PCs, like he said he wanted to.
Gabe's looking good in his old age.
Some of the titles
yes.
to be featured during Steam Next Fest.
Welcome to Steam Next Fest.
Okay, they did this last year, didn't they?
Upcoming titles on Steam. During the week of the festival, developers from around the world release their demos.
Yeah, they did do this last year. Yeah, I remember watching some streamer play that sword fighting game. That looked very cool.
Is Steam Next Fest.
So is he just pitching another E3 at E3?
Yeah.
That was it. That was the whole Valve announcement.
I was expecting a little bit more.
That's it?
Yeah.
I guess we'll see more at the Steam
E4.
Next Fest.
Yeah.
Whenever that is.
Hey, E4 looks too much like EA, though. They won't allow it.
That's very true.
Okay, I joked about Infinity Blade, but I'd be okay with a new Infinity Blade if they wanted to make one. Ooh. EA too.
Huh.
This
looks like a game I'm not gonna play.
It looks a little rough right now too.
It is alpha.
But it says
gameplay
alpha
footage.
gameplay, yeah. It's very anime.
Hey, it looks new. Solstice.
True.
Solstice.
It's a funny name. It's a funny wordplay. Wow.
Wishlist on Steam. No.
Modus. That publisher and or developer has been on a lot of these games. Or a few of them.
Glad to have you back, DevBot.
Confirms.
Confirms.
Confirmes.
Me neither.
Looks like a French word when you type it like that.
It's French for confirmed.
I do have to say, like, they didn't spill suppress his hair, but it also kind of works in a weird way. Like, there's like a green light above his head.
Yeah.
Frame rates high and the rays accurately traced. Building and upgrading your rig is as much a part of the
That's correct spelling.
the games. We put our
Building and upgrading your rig? I don't think anyone can.
Nobody can. Yeah.
I've been trying for like a year now.
This year, with the help of PC Gamer's hardware editors, which I'm pretty sure they're just, weird brains in a jar, we've picked out 4 of the most exciting pieces of kit set to emerge from labs soon. First up, something
I hope it's just the entire 30 series from NVIDIA.
is a neurocontroller that aims to make you a better gamer by cutting out response times almost entirely.
What? What?
Are we getting into human augmentation?
What is happening? Hey, when are you guys picking up your Impulse neurocontroller?
Is as close as we're going to get this year.
Bruh.
The glove measures the signal traveling through muscles in your
I could just SLI 2 shitty graphics cards together, you're right.
It's giving you the chance to nail that headshot.
Yeah, get those 2 1030s off Best Buy.
Somebody in the actual Twitch chat here just said e-waste.
It does.
I'm so confused. What does this thing do?
No, I honestly didn't actually.
It lowers your reaction rate on your mice. I don't know.
How though?
Okay, this is cool.
Well, that's actually kind of cool, yeah. But
that's sick, yeah.
So it's like the type of thing you have to fucking actually physically attach to your desk. Can't wait to get head eyes by a Chad Hand gamer. Yeah, true.
Yeah. It's gonna be every copy of the EOD edition will also come with the Neuro hands.
A Russian knockoff
Machines
of the Neuro
can detect
hands.
your impulses faster than your body can act on them. We've got a doctor in the trailer.
I do one day want to get a race wheel for
sometimes less really is more. If you want to
driving
play
games.
The Witcher 3 on the subway like we all do, you don't need to drag your tower along.
What is this?
Just use the 1x.
I've never played Witcher 3 in the subway. How long are you in the subway for?
It's
You go in the
120
subway for
hours.
like, I mean, I guess if you're really commuting like a really long way, but
Intel Tiger Lake chip with XE graphics.
Tiger Lake.
More and more, so it's major advances still to come.
Jesus.
Lastly, let's take a
This is the it's the China Lake, and it's actually just a grenade launcher.
Is that a $3,000 monitor?
Mm-hmm.
It's Quantum Dot, Joey.
It's Quantum Dot G-Sync Ultimate, actually. Get the copy right, Pete.
Bro,
what's
I
the
cannot
fifth?
imagine
Wait,
spending
was that
$3,000 on a
4?
monitor?
You might not notice the $3,000 price tag. For those of you still left standing, it's time for more killer games, starting with Chaos.
Oh, I thought there was gonna be 5. What was the 5 pieces? I don't even remember. Oh,
Warhammer.
Frontier.
This is a 40K.
Mm.
Gold-plated HDMI cables for $3,000.
I think I've already seen this trailer, and they don't show anything other than this stuff.
That's fine.
What is this game?
It's a Warhammer 40K game, where you play the space fascists.
RTS or?
I no idea. This is all I've seen about it.
I'm sure they're gonna have a dev on for this, right? I feel like they haven't done these trailers without having somebody talk about it. August, Jesus. That's just cinematics, no gameplay.
I want a full Skinematic trailer.
Grey Knights. What are Grey Knights, Jake?
Cinematic.
Is that the space fascists?
They're a sect of space marines that are extremely powerful. They're like Terminators, but like extra super, and Terminators are just like robot space marines basically. Psyker Astartes.
Is that English?
Yeah, no, it's Warhammer Latin.
We've lost Jake to the Warhammer extended fiction.
Never have sent him those books. What's going on here?
Oh, it's a farming game.
Stalker? What is this?
Oh, it's in Russian.
And also has a PDA. And a lot of anomaly.
Oh, is this Chernobylite?
No.
Yeah.
I think Chernobylite's out now.
That was an Alton. That was an Alton with no face mask.
Okay, I know I asked for original language and subtitles, but you gotta make them a little bit bigger than that.
This might be a little off kilter to say and a little fucked up, but I wish that Eastern Europe had more than Chernobyl as a shared trauma.
Oh, we do. Just
they just don't talk about it.
It's either that or World War II.
A variety of shared traumas.
It's like, yeah. I feel like the only one that's marketable is Chernobyl, though.
That's the issue.
As soon as we get an HBO series about anything other than Chernobyl.
Yeah. Well, Chernobyl was accidental.
Yeah. Little did you know, you're tuned in for the the political FPS that is the home buttons E3. Hey, this looks pretty good. I don't know what it is yet.
It looks janky, but it looks sick.
Man, if there's one thing that playing Necromunda Hired Gun has taught me is that I want more like mid-tier janky games because I'm having so much fun.
I'm waiting for
fucking Chernobyl game. God damn it!
I'm waiting for Craig Mazin's Stalker.
Yeah.
Followed by another Hangover movie.
Oh, is this Reaper? Not Stalker?
Is this in the Stalker fiction? Is that what it's supposed to be?
No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's their own thing.
It looks extremely inspired by Stalker. What?
Oh yeah, for sure. But with multiplayer?
Hey, those look like online names.
That's actually the AI companion Tochka GFA.
Can't wait for the spooky 9/11 games. Yeah, Stalker Ghost of 9/11.
I feel like the subtitles at the bottom are just ripped from Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Shinji, get in the robot. I mean. This looks like it's pre-alpha. Okay, I was gonna say this looks very
wait.
early.
I didn't realize Stalker 2 was GSC Game World.
Yeah. I think it's the original like CEO guy. But what I was saying earlier was like how much of that original team is like actually working on
Pioneer?
it, other than the guy that owns the Pioneer. Pioneer game. Oh, you know it's a Russian game when they have a VK link.
What's VK? Is that their Twitter?
Like, VK is like Russian social media.
Oh, gotcha. It's like Weibo.
It's their Facebook.
Yeah.
Damn. Who would have thought that a Russian game studio would steal an idea from a game studio?
Pioneer.
Special transmission from one of our favorite games based in space, EVE Online.
Oh, EVE Online is still happening? People still play this game?
Doesn't your dad play this game?
He used to.
Wasn't your dad part of like one of the big like movements?
He ran one of the corporations, yeah. He was literally just admin.
Yeah, those graphics do look good.
EVE Online rules, but it is straight up a full-time job.
Yeah.
It's a lot of game.
It's like a full MMO, right? Like
yeah, like MMO in the broadest sense of the term, where it's like literally everything is run by the players.
Or prove your prowess in a fleet as a soldier of fortune.
Is this trailer quieter than the rest of them? Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
They didn't like normalize the volume on any of these video files.
In EVE Online, you forge your own.
Do they have closed captions for these streams? They do.
Crazy universe where anything can happen, and however you want to do it, go for it. I'm the CEO of a industrial corporation in EVE Online. We're a 5-man operation.
This is your dad?
Specialize in manufacturing and delivering fully fitted chips and bolts.
What the fuck?
I want to be on the side of the people who are fighting against.
Yeah, literally everything sold in this game is created and sourced by the players.
And you're kind of putting the pieces together by getting the skills.
Well, there are the small scale systems that are.
How much ISK does your dad have?
I have no idea. He hasn't played in like a long time.
Down unknown parts of space, and there's always the threat of being discovered by another.
I just don't understand like what you do in this game.
It's a sandbox.
The #1 space MMO.
You do whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
That and
this is one of those games where it's like if you can actually think about it, like you
it.
can do it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't think like how many new players do you think that game's getting at this point? I feel like it's its population. It's It's probably not growing.
Occasionally, it's getting new players. We went free to play recently. They have like the premium subscription thing, so like, you can only get to a certain level free to play.
Well, we don't talk about that part of his life, Jake.
That's true. Lumberhill. Okay.
All right.
I am ready for a challenge. Is this Remnant? Nope.
What did that say? It was like a heavy metal album.
Arborea.
Dynamic real-time combat. I feel like now I'm just making fun of things, and I probably shouldn't be.
This looks neat. I probably. At least it's gameplay.
You're a tree person?
Hey, at least it is gameplay. Here's to that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, I am very excited to boot up some more Ratchet and Clank after this, though. I'm really enjoying that game.
I'm jealous. Oh, what's going on here?
It's my favorite TV show, Rick and Morty.
Is this a...
It's got very, very good animation.
Is this a game? Oh, I thought it sounded like somebody cocking a gun. I thought somebody was just gonna...
Tinykin?
This is the new thing where we're going back to being extremely small in video games a lot. This is interesting. It looks like oh, it's Pikmin.
Like Pikmin.
It is
yeah.
Pikmin. Yeah.
That's cool.
India.
Cover the game. Yeah, that's exactly what this is.
Half the game is you just pretending to be a figurine that can't move anymore because you've been relocked into the cupboard.
You get penalized for
This.
moving.
I've never actually played a Pikmin game, so I'm curious about stuff
You
like
should
this.
honestly. I think they re-released Pikmin 3 for the Switch, right? I
Yeah,
highly
no idea.
recommend.
Games are fucking
I
blast.
highly recommend them. They are some of the most enjoyable video games I've ever played. Like Pikmin 3, I played on the Wii U, and it was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody in the chat said
Chernobyl.
Pikmin.
And oh fuck! Look at that painkiller poster. Hey, Joey, did you know People Can Fly made Painkiller? The first Painkiller game? I don't know if you ever played Painkiller.
I did play Painkiller. Yeah, Pete, I've been meaning to talk to you about this game because it looks pretty good.
What is this?
It's like
Stalker knockoff, essentially.
It's like Stalker, but with a little bit like more management sim behind it. But also like way more supernatural.
Is every
focused.
survival game just gonna be post-Soviet forever? Like
until another nuke goes off somewhere, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Honestly, it just seems like Stalker Fallout 4.
Yeah.
Where like you have your bases and you set them up and you can venture out.
I
and
want-
you can have your people and.
I love the post-Soviet style a lot, but like, man, I am ready for some new shit. Like
It says
something.
the world is post-Soviet and it shows.
Well, yeah, I feel like it also just sucks because, like, I mean, like Joey said earlier, like, there's a lot of other things going on in, like, the Eastern European, Central Asian, and Slavic world that aren't, like, hey, this place got fucked up by Russia a long time ago.
Yep.
So it's,
Hey,
like,
yeah.
sort of frustrating to just see, like, this one aspect just, like, beat to death.
Like this still looks sick, but I also just let's try some different things for
I
sure.
mean, yeah, this is between Stalker 2, P-Boner, and then this one. All credit.
Pioneer.
Yeah, but they're all the exact same game with like a little twist on it, you know.
That's why I was super interested in that that game I keep talking about the day before, because it's like it looks like it's like a set in like the US kind of thing, like almost has a similar like Last of Us vibe to it, but like survival stuff. I guess Rust is also like a survival game that doesn't do the
Yeah, I mean, I guess on the flip side, like Atom Heart or Atomic Heart or whatever it is, like it is set in kind of like a post-apocalyptic, like Eastern Europe kind of thing, but it seems like it does like more of a twist on it. Than just, like, things are radioactive. Ooh,
Yeah.
like, yeah.
It has that like past future kind of vibe to it too. Like it's like all the tech looks old
like
and
retro
new at the
future
same
thing.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mach 2.
The Farm 51, who's making Chernobylite, is Polish.
Oh, cool.
Oh. Maybe they'll have a genuine take on the setting that they're in. Then
this art looks really nice, but I don't know who Motoi. I didn't catch that. I did not catch. That title card went so fast I didn't even read it. Do you guys have the same issue I do, where when like trailers have like cards like this, you forget the one, like if they lead into the next one, you forget the last one that was on screen?
Absolutely. The ultimate test of faith in.
And I don't even
Sacrifier.
Sacrifice.
That art style looks good. Muck 2?
Muck 2. Every game is Muck 2. I've seen this logo somewhere. I think I may have seen it on a press release on Games Press, but I don't know what it is. I think this is a survival game. Yeah, like you've landed on like a new planet survival game. But like, I don't know what sets this apart from like Valheim or I don't know, Valheim.
Well, I can tell you the art style isn't very original. Fire destroys your shit. That's what.
It's really hard to be making a survival game right now, I think, and do something
is.
Like that's the thing too, is like
just so many of them.
there's a reality where like Valheim came out and nobody cared, right? Like
Yeah.
But like that game really hooked people and hooked us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna be hooked on that game,
Dude,
dude.
when we did the home button on on that,
and
you
I could
played
see
it,
everyone
and I was
shifting their opinions on it.
Well, I didn't have an opinion. I just remember that shitty trailer that sucked so bad I hated it.
I loved that trailer.
And then I watched you play it. I was like, this is what this game is. I want to play this so bad right now.
Yeah, it's very good.
I also saw it blowing up that week. This looks interesting. I've got enough survival. I could also just jump. I could.
The market's ultra saturated.
Yeah, I could feel happy just booting up a new Minecraft world.
Ooh.
Pause the stream for me. Yeah, all right. I'll catch you up.
This looks really cool.
See, this is a 2.5D game with an actual interesting looking setting.
It does look similar to that other 2.5D game we were looking at earlier in the Xbox one. That had that oh, the stream skipped for a sec. This kind of reminds me of the Escapists with the field of view thing, Joey. Was the Escapists the one we played? What was the one we played that was on your Switch with it was
Jammer.
4-player co-op?
Oh, that was
not the Escapists.
God, City of Rogue.
City of Rogue.
It's a great game.
Kind of remind me of
that looks awesome. That looks like kind of a mix. That looks like an Underrail game. I don't know if you guys ever played Underrail.
I know what it is, but
it's like somebody played Fallout 1 and 2 and was annoyed that it went in a different direction as the games went forward, so that they made their own.
You mean Wasteland?
Oh, yeah. I'm sold.
It's very, very. I'll send you. A link
is this here? This is an Architect game.
I have it on GOG too. So,
is this Village Architect? Maybe.
This is the Wandering City, I think is what it's called.
No, sorry.
City management.
This is this is Mortal Engines.
Oh yeah. I think this is called the Wandering City.
The art looked like the art from Prison Architect to me. The characters.
What's been your favorite part? I definitely am looking forward to Empire of the Masquerade swan song.
Oh, it's so
thank you.
hard to choose every.
Yeah, it's a very good game.
I think I'm gonna have to say Humankind for no particular reason.
Oh, no doubt.
Coming up, Future Games show. What is the Future Games show? Can we get a Pog meter? They only did one Pog meter for this show. They did
and it was during the Valve thing.
Yeah. No, it was no, it was that Dusk thing. Maybe I don't even remember.
Oh yeah. Oh, is this something trash? Death Trash or whatever?
I am
I've followed this game for a couple years.
Like this.
Yeah, it's literally all about punk rockers in the post-apocalypse that are taking punk rock to the Eldritch horrors that have taken over the world.
I saw that stats screen. That's what I needed.
Pete.
This game's for you, until this game comes out, dude.
I think it's called Death Trash. Yeah, I'm really excited for this. The whole thing is all pixel art. Yeah.
I remember you mentioning it before.
Yeah, Death Trash. A post-apocalyptic world where cosmic horrors long for humanity but meet punks with shotguns. It combines old-school role-playing, modern action gameplay, and player freedom.
I like the isometric. Ooh, look at that guy.
Yeah, this looks sick, dude.
Ooh.
I love this.
You got something. Awesome. You got something right here, man. Right here.
Yeah, you're kind of erupting out of your eyeballs.
Pete, that's his makeup. Don't.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
I think I followed the team for this on Twitter, and it looks great.
I love this cool. Cosmic horror type of shit.
This looks like it could. I feel like this game could get an early access release.
I mean, from what we're seeing, it seems pretty solid.
Death Trash.
Hey,
there it is.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Called it.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, so I will see you guys in a month and a half.
Oh man, please don't tell me August isn't a month and a half.
Oh yeah.
I hate thinking about that.
Midway through June right now. I don't remember anything that happened from March to May, so.
Hey, same. I turned 28 this year and I don't remember it.
Oh, Steiner won, baby.
Oh, what? It was number 4, obviously. That one's the sickest.
Karita won by 5%. Nobody liked Merrick.
Can we get whatever the opposite of a pog is in chat?
Bible thump.
It's coming up. We need to take a nice peek at that beautiful looking PC. There it is. Ooh, there it
Joey, did you win it?
I'm on, man. I don't know. Let me look. I want my PC to have guns on it.
I want to take all of the components out of that PC, sell the case, and put them into my PC.
Yep. Yep.
Entry confirmed. It's be selected on July 10th. Jesus.
Maybe I'll get an email on July 10th.
and enter for a chance to win that sexy machine.
It's gorgeous, and thank you to our
E-waste.
Of course, the custom mech PC will be powered by the 11th gen Intel Core desktop processors that push gaming performance with up to 5 points.
I've seen a lot of people buying pre-built and then laptops lately because it's like the only way to get newer hardware. And like laptop hardware tends to not be great.
Few more brand new things.
First up, a spiritual successor to one of my favorite games of all time, Heroes of Might and Magic 2.
What?
Game we revealed 2 years ago at the PC Gaming
It's Dota 3.
at Songs of Conquest.
I heard spiritual successor to Heroes of Might and Magic 2, which is incredible to hear. Okay. I'm into this. Is it going to be like Civilization strategy type thing, and then, you know, like...
Well, if Coffee Stain's publishing
strategic
it...
battles. Ooh.
If Coffee Stain's publishing it, it's got to be good. Because they seem to have their finger on the pulse of what people like.
I will say Heroes of Might and Magic 3 is still an incredible game, even though
What'd
it
you say,
came out,
Pete?
like a long time ago.
What else do they do?
Valheim.
Oh, yeah, okay.
They make, they develop themselves Satisfactory and like Goat Simulator and stuff.
And also, what's the game you were gonna play it last night, Joey? The dwarf mining, shooting.
Oh, Deep Rock Galactic.
Deep Rock Galactic. I don't know why I couldn't remember the name of it.
I forgot they were publishing that.
Yep.
This looks awesome.
Looks like a tactics.
These games
game.
rule. It's a it's a Civilization kind of like empire management game, and then once you get into fights with your armies, it goes into like a hex-based tactics game with like hero units and the things that you build your armies with. It's a great job.
I think Lava Potions put out some other stuff too. I wanted to check out their developer page.
The art style for that looks really, really good. I'm really liking the super high quality pixel art.
Dreaming again?
Oh, excuse me. Hi.
I was dreaming.
Every cycle you take your chances. You roll your dice.
What's this?
You do the work, get paid, survive.
Are you like...
For your friends, or you don't. That's life on the
Like a space station role-playing game?
Yeah. Order fungus.
Wake up, sleeper.
Hey, we're running a little bit low on fungus. Could you grab me another couple when you go to the store?
And obsolescence. Gift for its escaped workers. But we can fight this. You can remake yourself here. They
Okay.
don't own you anymore.
This looks really interesting.
I'm not internalizing what's happening very well right now. Like,
it looks like weird like job management, like role-playing
Yeah.
game. I can't tell if they're going for like a looping type structure, the way that they keep playing Wake Up Sleeper. Oh, shit.
This looks like a game I could play on my iPad, and I would.
Role-playing in the ruins of interplanetary capitalism. Citizen Sleeper. That looks awesome.
Cool. Cool art style. Cool tone. Exclusive.
Oh, Jake said we can unpause it.
Okay, you didn't miss anything. Actually, you missed a really cool game that Coffee Stain's publishing.
What are we looking at right
Ooh,
here?
That's cool. Okay.
Bone shattering spells.
Is this like that Warlock game that you showed me a couple months ago, Meals?
I don't think I showed I don't think I've seen this, so. You ever play Ziggurat?
Yeah.
That boss
This looks like
looks
a sequel to a game that you showed me. Oh, I think it is.
I may have showed it to you just thinking that it would be something super up your alley, whatever it was. And
I
then
think
just
you showed me
forgot
the.
it.
I think the original Warlock game is like a Doom style game.
Mm.
Oh no, wait. Oh, Project Warlock 2. Yeah, it was Project Warlock you showed me, and it was really, really fun. I played the demo for it.
And there you have it, the 2021 PC Gaming Show.
Okay.
And as I stated at the beginning, it went off without a hitch. Huge thanks to my
Hold on. We'll sit around for a sec and see if they have like a one more thing, but I doubt it.
The after credit Nick Cage scene or Nick Fury scene.
Alex Vance shows up and says,
Oh, the
Day
Joker
9.
game, hell yeah. I get fucking Joker-fied.
Oh, Underrail's on sale right now, Pete. $7.
Oh, damn.
Wait, Deadbot, you can't do this. We just had the best PC gaming show ever, and now you're gonna ruin it all with a...
Sean!
All-out robot versus human war. Situation.
Sean!
Dude, Day 9's gonna die.
Dude,
We're gonna,
oh my god.
We're gonna watch Day 9's
gonna die
live on TV.
Hey, this is a lot.
Is he gonna wake up and be in the Ark trailer? The new Ark trailer? Okay, is it a MechWarrior thing?
Oh, DevBot has taken over one of the mechs. Okay, that's a commitment.
Do you think next year's is still gonna be sponsored by? Oh.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, everybody, that is the PC gaming show. There are some standouts there that I was actually really impressed by. I'm really looking forward to War Tales, that Shiro Games.
I never expect the
game.
PC gaming showcase to be like as big as the, like obviously like the big publisher ones.
But honestly, compared to the Xbox thing, I came out of this with a lot more things that I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah.
That Lakeburg Legacies, that like Crusader Kings without the crusading, just like relationship strategy stuff looked really, really good. I'm always stoked for Gloomwood. That's going to be a really solid game. Last two games that are really like double starred for me was that Mecha Jammer game and Citizen Sleeper. That also looked really, really wicked. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, honestly, I had like a pretty similar list.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything from New Blood looked fucking incredible, but like specifically, there was one called Fallen Aces that was like a first-person like noir beat 'em up, which that looked like extremely cool.
What's the cartoon sci-fi first-person shooter that we played on Home Button? It has that same kind of art style where it's like a
the roguelite one.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it's called. The one that's like the comic style, Joey.
Yeah.
Fuck, why am I blanking so hard?
Borderlands.
Borderlands.
But yeah, I had like a bunch of the New Blood games. I really like Mecha Jammer, like you said. Death Trash looked fucking incredible. And then there was one called Silt that I don't actually remember what it was, but like was one of the first ones up.
I don't remember Silt either. Wow, and then the Future Games show is just starting right now, but I don't know if we're gonna cover that bad boy.
No, we'll probably just
I can't.
Nope.
Yep.
Pete's heading out to Void Bastards.
Void Bastards, that's what I was thinking of. Well, that's it. I hope everybody enjoyed us talking over the PC Gaming's showcase or show from E3 2021. And just as a reminder, if you're watching this on TV in the Vermont area, you could be watching it live at twitch.tv/HomeButtonTV. Follow us on social media, HomeButtonTV or the official Home Button. I can't remember. We have so many different accounts, but
I know it's hard to get the same name on everything. It's been impossible since the internet was born. So
you can follow us individually on Twitch. I'm at Banana Fangs. Pete.
I'm at Denim Gopnik.
I'm at Emilio Fornatora.
Amazing.
If you can spell that on the first try, good luck.
It's perfect. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching with us, and we'll maybe catch you next time.
All right. Peace.